next week we'll play with yours, which I'm sure is a better computer than this one. Just by being a Mac, I'm sure it's got better audio, video, giblets.
I mean, yeah, it does. You're right. I won't argue that. But I mean, like, this is from this year. Oh, actually, no, it's a last year model. But I mean, like, yeah, it's how old is that one?
Well, let's put it like this: it's old enough that Sean gave it to the store for free.
I had one of those ages ago.
Yeah.
High school me had one of those.
Yeah, but that was like yesterday, right?
No. I have graduated college.
No.
A year late, by the way. So no, that's not
Okay, it looks like.
even exploded. It's beautiful.
Oh my God! It looks like it's fixed right now. We haven't had any code or errors.
Okay, that's good so far.
It's really good.
All right, we're ready to go live.
Break it down.
Guys, sorry for the 51-minute delay as we tried to fix this nonsense.
30-minute delay, but okay.
They took him out.
They don't.
They don't know.
All right.
You destroyed the movie magic.
I'm sorry. Are you coming in the frame? You gonna work?
Those are last minute thing.
Tell Sergio to come play the Ranger.
No.
Just think about it. It's like our special guest star is Serge.
You can trade out that seat every day.
Well, what we're gonna do is I'm still gonna call him
You
Ranger.
know? Oh yeah, I like it, but I do like the idea of just every session having a special guest.
That's the idea. Once we get once they finish this arc in Dungeons and Dragons, just to bring in a revolving sixth member.
Spoilers.
Just have geeks in the community that are doing something like, shop owners, people that are doing something fantastic.
The other thing is that with your Mac being higher quality, we may actually get the fourth video stream it. Remember, we do have another camera that we have not yet set up. So we just can't figure that shit out.
Well, remember, I don't use the camera on my Mac. So.
No, but I mean, I would. Then these two, and then one here. You know how to play a Ranger, Sergio?
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
Here's the dice.
And here's the shot.
Are you guys still live streaming or what?
We're about to.
Oh, you took a commercial break here.
Why don't we actually? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And the shoot thing.
Yeah. What level are you?
2.
Do you have an animal companion yet?
No.
Can you cast an animal friendship?
Good.
So Sergio
It's a level
and
1.
All right.
Just change it up.
Up his mark and Haven Thorn. How's Haven Thorn?
all right.
They need to make a dexterity save, and then they take 1d10 damage.
Okay.
If they fail, and if they fail it, they take half.
Cool.
You mean if they succeed, they take out?
No, they
If
fail.
they succeed, they take half.
If they fail, that's how it goes. It's an ironic spell. You
All right.
succeed. It only punishes overachievers. For every point you succeed by, over it you take another point of damage.
All right, here we go. We are. We've been live for 4 seconds.
Okay.
7
Let's see.
seconds.
The bingo.
Let's see if it doesn't.
Intelligence 8, standard for a kobold.
Still no more
Charisma
code?
14. He's a smooth retard.
All right, so it looks like we are live. We are a little laggy,
Yeah.
but not too much,
Yeah.
and hopefully it'll catch up to itself.
Hopefully it doesn't implode. That's the important one.
Right.
Okay. So, welcome back to another episode of the Fist of Tiamat. We are back. There's a new face taking over for Tarandil, as that player had issues to deal with today. But if you want to go around the table and introduce yourselves to everybody watching, we'll start over here.
I'm Carlos, and my character is named Fringe.
Breach.
Fringe. Spelled F-R-I-H-D-J.
Don't worry, your character wouldn't be able to spell it.
Alright, I'm Nat. My character's name is Bonnie, the red kobold.
I'm Rurik. I'm playing Acid Tongue. I am the Warlock, the Black Dragon Kobold.
Hey guys, I'm Eddie. I am playing Rezkin, the Blue Kobold Wizard.
Hi everybody, my name is Serge, and I will be playing Terrandil today. The only kobold with an elven name.
Yep.
Shunned by society.
Exactly. It is a funny background of his. But last we left off, you had just faced off in Agrate's arena, dealing with mobs and hordes and a skull of death, a floating death.
I think I speak for all kobolds everywhere when I say "fuck that skull."
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Are we allowed to curse on this fucking live stream?
Well,
I mean, I
this
didn't
is
put a
ours.
parental advisory, but I can in the future.
We did just break the rule.
I
Everybody
thought we
gets
only got one.
Everybody
For
gets one.
PG-13, we get one, and I think the skull was worth it.
We shot it off really early.
And now we just went over. Damn it.
We went premature with that. You got saved by a red dragon who came in, said some choice words to the half orc, to the old orc in charge, and then swooped you out of the arena. So as we are picking up now, you are landing at what looks to be the base of a ruined tower in the mountain ranges southwest of Hagnar, the city of the orcs. You can see what looks to be a small group of kobolds kind of gathering around as she lands and props you all down. And you see that some of them kind of start carrying the wounded away. The others kind of start ushering those of you that are still awake into the tower itself. And you notice as those of you that are awake are being ushered in, she kind of shifts her form back down into that of a female drow. And you see one little kobold with like a little couple of tendrils on the bottom of his chin, like a beard, kind of comes forward, gives her her set of clothing and a staff, and she thanks him and walks by as she gets dressed. The three of you that are awake, which is Bonnie, Terrandil, and Rezkin, right?
Mm-hmm.
The older kobold
We
steps
also
forward.
refer to them as those who avoided combat in any way, shape, or form in the last encounter.
He actually ran up there, which is really surprising.
Yeah.
Avoid combat. I know how to wizard, sir.
Rezkin is probably the tankiest claw thrower I've ever seen.
Oh,
He's like, boss fight? I got this.
I got this. I'm right there.
Let me do this. The old kobold introduces himself as Agcrack. He is the voice of fire. He's like, which one of you is in charge here?
I look to you. I'm like,
Sure. Hi. That'll be me.
Good. Mistress Havag will enjoy a red dragon in charge.
That acid tongues.
Acid Tongue is unconscious and would have died without me. So was unconscious twice last night.
To be fair, everyone would have died without acid tongue. He murdered everyone in the arena repeatedly.
here
Not
we go.
wrong.
There's a lot of give and take here. So he leads you down into the lower levels of the tower itself, and you notice that there is what looks to be just this underground town that has evolved underneath this forgotten tower. There's a lot of magic radiating from old sigils. There's a lot of broken and disworn murals on the walls and whatnot. All of them seem to show a society ahead of itself. Like there's moving platforms. There's huge cities. There's no real nature though in any of the murals.
That's fine.
And as you come down, you see they take all of you to a little room to the side where they've already set up bunk beds, and they put the 2 unconscious ones at the bottom of 2 different bunk beds. They tell you that you can rest here if you'd like, and there's a female kobold that comes in, followed by another 4 kobolds, and all of them have dishes of fruits and meats that they lay out for you guys. And then they leave, they close the door, and then you hear it lock.
Oh no.
I'm gonna mix feelings.
Oh, you're unconscious.
We're getting mixed messages here.
Fritz is not
thank
gonna
you.
like this.
Welcome to the welcome. Get the fuck in there.
Like, ooh, food. Wait, I was tricked.
Weskin just sits there and he just starts eating. Just
Yeah. It is a good selection of fruits and meats. The meats are more venison, so it's more wild game. The fruits are not particularly sweet. They're a little tardy, but they're mountainous fruits.
Yeah, I go for the venison. Yep. That's
Yeah.
where it's gonna. He just picks up the meat and just. Rolls off.
After about an hour, there's a couple of kobolds that come in to clean up everything. They change.
Does anybody let me wake up?
Are we gonna stop you from? Well, I know how I stop you.
Bonk.
They change any of the bandages that need changing. They check all of you to make sure that you're okay, and then they leave, and they lock the door again.
So-
Again, mixed messages. I'm not feeling.
So,
I'm gonna
Do we
join
wait?
him in eating, but staring very angrily at the door.
I need to wake up.
do we wake these 2 up yet, or do we just let them? I think we should eat first.
I take like a little plate of meat and I slap his face with it.
Just a nice wet, soft slap against your face
A venison?
of venison.
Is that enough to wake me up? Sure. I eat the venison right out of her hand and then eat my
I dream of running through fields of snow, free from wherever we are.
I kind of.
I think this.
You totally know that you're like whimpering and kicking like a. Oh, he's dreaming.
I don't think we should.
After devouring Bonnie's meat, I look around. Aceton takes in the situation.
You're in a small, about 10 by 15 room.
Okay.
There's 3 sets of bunk beds, all about 2 or 3 feet away from each other on one wall. There's a wall with a couple of wash basins that have water. There's a couple of holes in the ground that you know are for what. And then there's like a large little kind of
Indoor
central
planters.
area with a smaller table
Okay.
set like kobold height. And then just a couple of plates that have been left over of meats, and then one of fruits.
Aceton walks over to the table of meat, pops a piece of jerky in his mouth, walks over to the door, and goes to open it.
It is locked.
I'm gonna go ahead and wake this one up now.
Okay.
Just
Why is it
shove
locked?
a little bit.
Yeah. You see that from your sprawled out.
What's happening?
We've been
Food,
taking a
locked door,
combination of
locked
captive
box.
and guest.
Locked. In
This
the
is
room?
my least favorite combination. I'm gonna try and pick the lock.
I mean, I have a few worse combinations, but.
That's a 17.
Yeah, you pick it. It's an easy lock to pick.
Now, just guessed. Aceton goes and starts to eat some more meat.
Okay.
I'm not interested in like wandering around. There's food here,
right.
but I'm also not interested in being locked in. He's a simple man of simple needs: freedom and food.
After about another hour, you hear the key go into the lock, and then it jiggles for a moment, and then you hear the lock again, and then unlock. And you hear a bunch of yelling on the other side of the door. As it opens, the yelling stops immediately. And you see a couple of kobolds come in, they bow at the door, and then you see the female drow kind of step in. She has long black hair with tendrils of red kind of woven into the actual hair. The three of you that are awake actually saw her transform, so I don't need to explain it to you. But the two of you didn't see her transform from the dragon form. So you see that she has kind of dark blue eyes with the red outline around them. Her skin kind of shimmers in the light, unlike any regular drow. Well dressed, well taken care of, and she comes over and you see the two other kobolds kind of rush over and they form a seat for her out of their bodies, and she sits down on top of them.
Degrading.
I don't approve.
Why, isn't she a dragon?
Yeah.
So then.
Oh, but they don't know that.
We don't.
Yeah,
Him and I, we don't know.
It's okay, she's a dragon.
I approve slightly more.
Open the gate a little.
I unclench slightly. But then you see the old kobold kind of step in after her, steps to her side, and he's like, "I'm glad to see that you are all awake. The mistress was worried. My name is Craig. I am the voice of fire. The voice of Mistress Havag." And you see she nods at that point.
I kind of sit there just like, okay. So?
We were wondering if there was a reason why our door was locked at first. Obviously, it wasn't locked the last time, but
It became less
I
locked.
mean, it's clear that someone forgot to lock it the last time.
we were
There-
just curious as to.
There are many evils outside of the domain of Mistress Havag. We do not want you wandering and getting hurt.
Master John is just like, there are many evils in this room.
Whenever you feel worthy of thanking Mistress Havag for your safety, you may.
Thank you, Mistress Havag.
We have given you this moment.
I give a slight bow.
Mistress
Thank you
Havag,
for
I'm pretty sure that we had killed everything in the arena already.
No, there was.
There was more.
I was.
Spider.
Yes.
a big spider.
We killed that one.
Another one.
We could have killed that one too.
You were asleep.
You were asleep.
It's true.
As
Me
was
asleep, it
Fridge.
would have much.
As was Fridge.
It would have been much more difficult for you to kill any more spiders.
Oh, you didn't want to wake you.
She puts her hand on his head and kind of like pets him like a dog for a moment. Which he kind of like, he closes his eyes, he accepts it, and then he steps forward. He's like, "We have a request. Mistress Havag has seen visions of your coming, but
I do have visions of the fist.
we must prove
A shaman.
that you five are the ones foretold. And so there is a test that Mistress Havag has chosen for you. There is a goblin who digs too deep and too close to our society. His name is Rizlo Freyed. He's a foreman in Agrate's mining facilities.
I am in favor of teaching goblins not to dig close to it's not theirs.
You see she nods as a little curl of a smile comes up on her mouth. The mistress is willing to pay you 1 gold piece for every set of goblin ears you bring. Plus, she is willing to give you a bonus for Rizlo's head, and any other bonuses accrued for every bit of information you bring back about his mining operation.
This seems odd. If we bring back his head, there is no mining operation.
Agrate always mines the
He has a
mountain.
point.
Okay.
But Rizlo is digging specifically for the mistress. We think Rizlo is being led by someone else, though.
Kill goblins, kill leader goblin, stop digging, steal everything, come back.
Ears.
Ears.
All-
Cut
all
off
ears.
ears. Yeah, ears. Yes.
Is it very fun?
At this point, she stands up, and you see the two goblins kind of like crack their backs, and they just bow next to her. And she's like, at this point, you actually hear her talk for the first time. It's almost a complete opposite of the roar the three of you heard when you were in the arena. It's a very dulcet kind of sing-songy kind of voice. And she's like, I will warn you, however. Agraith is not a fan of having his arena time disturbed, so he will have sent out orc scouting parties for you. Do not interfere with the orcs. Stay away from them for now. Revenge is a dish best served cold.
So Acetan kind of chuckles to himself because the idea of red dragons thinking anything is best cold is just comical. In general.
She claps her hand once, and you see a kobold that, for the first time, you notice has been at the doorway, kind of like peeking in, rushes in with a small plate and drops supplies down. And with that, all four of them kind of walk out of the room. You hear the door close, but there it is not locked this time.
They learn.
Yeah.
Alright,
So,
I'm gonna look at the supplies with.
Okay, there are. Ooh.
There's thunder.
There's thunder and lightning in jars. You find
Drink it.
a quiver of arrows,
I hear lightning.
a
Always
quiver
makes
of
me
bolts, a mining pick, a shovel, 50 feet of hempen rope, and you see what looks to be a scroll case.
Yeah, I probably pick up the scroll case.
What's in that scroll case? Arrows?
There's arrows right here.
There's a quiver of
Yeah,
arrows.
but there could be more arrows in the scroll case.
I opened the scroll case.
What's in it?
Scrolls.
Oh,
Damn, how appropriate.
But you
It
notice
was.
that
It's so appropriate. It was still a surprise.
the scrolls take up about
Almost two
3/4 of the case itself,
Mm-hmm.
and then it looks like there's a 1/4 of the case that isn't being used. It looks like there's a false bottom.
Arrows, I swear to God.
The bottom unscrews, and you notice that there is a spot for two ink quills, ink pots, and one quill. One of the ink pots is actually still there. There's a space for one left.
That's cute.
That is the best scroll case ever.
That is
No,
adorable.
it doesn't hold any arrows.
At all.
No.
See,
But there
this quiver is a good scroll case. Look
there
how
are
many
4 scrolls in the case itself.
Oh!
There what?
scrolls.
4 scrolls in the case itself.
Do they describe?
You can
Fletcher?
decide to use them, or you can decide to add them to your spell book.
Oh, what are the spells?
The spells in question are Expeditious Retreat, Expeditious
That is a
Retreat.
good kobold spell.
that is the koboldiest of spells.
There's 1 scroll of Expeditious Retreat, 1 scroll of Silent Image, 1 scroll of Disguise Self, and 1 scroll of Featherfall.
What happened?
Mind your business.
Nose is looking.
You're talking across me!
Can't you tell we're trying to have a private conversation in
You
front
said
of
there was a
everybody?
shovel?
Huh?
You said there was a shovel?
There is a shovel.
I grabbed the
There's
shovel.
a spade.
Risking things for a moment. And
I
he
take
pulls
the
out
spade.
his blue, strung together book. Need a few moments.
He is smartest kobold. This is true.
What's your intelligence, kobold?
16.
God, you're a genius.
And he's got robes and a book.
You have double the intelligence of this character.
But not as much charisma.
Well,
There is a bag of caltrops among the items.
I'll take those. I got you.
I grab the arrows, I grab all the meat that hasn't been eaten and I put it in a bag.
Okay. There's a crowbar.
Ah, crowbar. That's good stuff.
I'll take that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fridge and the crowbar.
Oh, that's my favorite morning zoo.
I look at all the stuff, vaguely decide that it's better if everyone else is carrying it, and
What else is there?
A pickaxe,
Yeah,
a
the
shovel,
mining axe.
I think I'm
some
gonna have
rope.
the rope.
I took the shovel.
Okay.
The pickaxe, because I don't know what a pickaxe is.
I'll take the rope.
You'll take the rope.
Yeah. I'm wrap it around my waist. Like,
There's your rope, Rambo.
that's right. You never know.
Alright, I'll take the shovel then if nobody else is gonna grab it.
Oh, I grabbed the shovel.
All about the shovel.
The
The pickaxe is
yes.
the one.
Why are you guys taking pickaxe and shovels? Are you planning on
Because we're going into a mining operation.
digging somebody's grave? Well,
Shovels are handy.
if we're going into a mining operation, won't there be plenty there?
I agree.
I don't know. I'm not smart enough.
Who is that?
Will there not be plenty of pickaxe?
Oh, he's too busy focused on copying these things out. He's like, yeah, yeah, sure, yeah.
See?
I feel like we should not shirk the mistress's decision to give us these.
I feel like we will
items.
prove to her that we are capable enough not to have to take shovels and picks.
I feel that we should
Picks.
take everything we find so that we can make our own hoard of stuff,
Of picks and shovels.
of anything. So we can sell them later.
He has a point.
Why don't we? Where are we gonna keep it?
This
Our
is
fridge.
future gold.
Fridge. Take this pick and shovel.
Okay.
I'm
carrying the shovel
you all
and
may
crowbar.
take a long rest here to regain your hit points,
Woohoo!
access your level 2 abilities.
Woohoo!
There's enough ink that you can copy down all the spells.
Perfect.
And have some left over. So.
Perfect.
Good job.
Especially if you write small.
Just.
Also, I don't remember off the top of my head what the Adventure League rule is for copying spells, if it eats up the spell.
Okay.
But I'll say it doesn't, so you still have to scroll if you want to use it.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll keep those scrolls.
The DM is merciful.
Because you're going to need it.
Yeah, we're kobolds, so.
You gonna learn today, Fridge. You gonna learn today.
Oh no, Fridge thinks he's all high and mighty. Me, on the other hand, I know better than Fridge.
So the last time we did Ashguard, it was Chewie running it. But we were all Gestalt kobolds, and we all had dragon aspects. And someone's like, "Oh, you're just kobolds." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a kobold warlock dragon shaman. Eat acid breath.
Damn.
Accept your place at the bottom of the pecking order."
After about 8 hours, once you had enough time to like sleep or and think things over, whatever, you see Agcrag comes back in with another kind of like youngish looking kobold, maybe like around 10 or 12 years old, and he's like, Bilter here will take you to Goblin Camp. He knows the way.
That is useful.
Lead away.
Fine by me.
Does anybody else have anything to do here before heading off?
No.
How far away is Camp of Goblins?
Bilter looks at you. He's like, "Day."
Day.
It's a lot of time.
Expeditious retreat.
Expeditious charge.
We run there backward.
We retreat from Kobold Camp to Goblin Camp.
See,
And then
I
we
need you to
retreat.
chase
Oh.
us.
Okay.
But you see, if you're ready,
Slap him and start running. That's what activates the
Bilter
spell.
takes you back up the tunnels,
Okay.
and you see every so often like he'll scamper on all fours, kind of like flexing his muscles as he does, trying to. And you can tell that he's trying really hard to impress you. So some news of your arrival has gotten around the kobolds in this area.
Does he kill anything on the way?
No.
I'm not impressed.
Flexing. Why are you flexing?
Why are you wasting energy?
No, as you
Is
were
that
Fridge
something
is
you
just like,
normally do?
because Fridge is
Like-
what? It's a strength. Strength what?
12.
Strength 12 barbarian.
For a kobold, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
How is it that you rolled a strength 12 barbarian?
Huh?
No.
Point by.
It's point
Point
by.
by,
yeah.
How is it that you were allowed to have a strength 12 barbarian?
Yeah. He's the strongest one in the group.
The most you could have bought was 15, so the best you could have done was 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's minus?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
minus
minus
2
two.
strength.
I am the strongest kobold.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you're
Like,
stronger than me. I've got a strength of 8.
There's a section as you're climbing back up to ground level that there is there's a broken stairway that you can climb up. That's how you climb down. But he just like goes over and he starts climbing like with his bare hands, just like on the wall.
Not
I just
impressed.
realized that I chose the wrong invocation. Can you hand me back this pencil?
Okay.
I need to grab the one that makes my adds my charisma to it. Do you remember what it's called?
Oh, agonizing blast
Thank
for.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, grasp of Hadar. No, wait, charisma. I need to.
Yeah. What's the other invocation you got then?
I was gonna. Oh, I get 2.
Yeah.
Never mind. I have both.
Okay.
It's a happy day.
Well, grasp
Yeah.
of Hadar is a spell, isn't it?
No, it's an invocation. It pulls. When I blast someone, they come 10 feet closer.
Oh, the pulling one. Oh, you didn't get the repelling one.
No, it's
They're probably one of
Why
those.
would
like,
he? They need to be
when
close
we're blasting,
for his
we're like,
claws.
the repelling one is the opposite of what I need. There's also an invocation later that gives me like jump, so you'll be like, and I'm on you.
It's terrifying. Look at that kobold go. Risky doesn't look impressed. He looks at him and goes, "If want, impress me." And I write a riddle on a piece of paper and I hand it to him. Solve it.
He looks at it confused for a moment.
I keep walking like whatever.
Is that a real riddle or is it like?
What's
why
in my
are you
pocket?
So stupid?
Do you know what I'm thinking of right now?
What is in my pocket?
What is it?
But you seem kind of like he puts it away.
when they write the Gospel of the Fist of Tiamat, that riddle is going to be in there, and it's gonna be like this Zen puzzle.
And it's going to cause a schism. There's going to be 2 factions that fight over the
answer.
That the 2 schools of thought.
The riddle is a metaphor for life. If you solve it, you've insulted the gods. No, if you fail to solve it, you've insulted the gods. And there is the schism.
And then there's a third party that's just like, what if it's just a question?
That's blasphemy. No, those guys get killed.
They have no
That's the new
conviction.
crusade.
We have guillotines
No.
now, right? Yeah.
Once you get out of the tower, you see that it is nighttime. It's a little bit colder now. You're looking at about maybe like 60 degrees at the highest.
Perfect.
It's nothing for you. You're used to that. But everybody else kind of like tucks in a little bit. Like there's a little bit of shivering.
Man, you're cold-blooded.
Quite literally.
And you see Bilter kind of like pointing in a direction. He's like, "We go that way."
We go that way.
He starts meandering that way.
You know, I could have tracked us here. We didn't need you at all.
Oh no.
Bilter, no way.
Terrandale think he elf. Poor Sergio has been.
If being an elf is so bad, then why did the blessed mistress choose the form of an elf when she visited us?
She red dragon. She lacked taste.
Oh.
I'm sure that they're
Sorry?
And
Damn,
That's a
I walk
good
away
click
before this
in.
gets hostile.
I'm sure she'll find you quite tasty when the time comes.
What Sergio doesn't know because he's taking over Adrian's character is that Adrian's kobold pretends to be an elf.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can tell that he wants to be an elf.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's why I've decided that he's in love with that red dragon who's our.
Okay.
Because she took the form of an elf.
Oh yeah.
somehow.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, you have
She's
to
gonna be
update
like-
him on all those character does.
Yeah. I'm trying to play it
He's
true
gonna
to
be
the.
so frustrated.
I'm trying to pretend like I'm a weeb, but for elves.
A weeb for elves.
A weeb,
Yeah.
but for elves.
Just pull in all the weed. You know.
I don't know how to do that. I never wanted to be an elf in my whole life.
And now
If
here
only,
you
if
are.
only I could be a chaotic, neutral, knife-eared, min-maxing ninny. Oh my goodness, with my hair blowing in the wind. Oh, that
You
would
travel.
be
You
great.
travel through the night, and you get to the base of the mountain where the tower's sitting at. And then the sun starts to come up, and Bilter's like, "A good time to sleep."
The sun is coming up.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I wholeheartedly agree. Yes, it is time to sleep.
Yeah, sure.
Because sun sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dawn is.
And you see him start digging at the base of a tree, and he kind of like digs himself into a hole.
That hole. Would you use our mining equipment to dig us better holes? Show this guy how it's done.
Fine. I dig.
Okay.
Try to dig a little burrow. For us
We
to-
make a foxhole.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
Wake up to a full like World War One trench.
Have you been doing this the entire day? Yes.
So sure enough, like about 2 hours into daylight, like once the sun is out and you can start hearing the birds chirping and whatnot, you've dug a nice little World War One trench, like about 2 feet deep,
Good trench.
about 6 feet long. You even have like the fake foliage top.
Yes.
Yes.
Branches and such.
Oh, the rest of the style.
Meanwhile, this guy's still like in the hole at the base of the tree, like a fucking savage.
I look at him. In the real hole.
Get an actual hole.
And I sleep up in the
And
tree.
proud.
Like an elf would do.
Like, now
Obviously,
you're playing it correctly.
that's what
There you go.
the best way to do it, or the elves wouldn't do it. I'll make little pointy ears for myself out of the leaves.
How
I cover
many
myself in
agents just
snow.
burst through the door like, alright, no, you're out, done.
Really? Is that what Adrian would do?
Somewhat, yeah, not the ears, but he definitely would do that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bilter, if
Nope,
you invite
Canada.
Bilter, Bilter will go into the trench too.
Yeah.
At this point though, you notice that Bilter doesn't have any weapons. He just has the loincloth covering his giblies and like a little sash.
Wait a second. Do we have external giblies? This is important for my character.
No, you have,
I thought we had cloacas.
you have cloacas. You have cloacas, but you know, like you gotta. There's modesty still. You can't just be showing people your cloaca.
There's nothing there.
Click it. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna get into anatomy here.
The anatomy.
And
No.
I pull out a dagger and hand it to Bilker.
Put it right in his cloaca.
That's not where you store daggers.
Nature's sheep.
That's right.
Yep. You see him tie it to the to his
Hemi-penis.
little sash.
Hemi-penis. That's all I'm saying.
But night falls. You guys kind of get up around before nightfall. You guys get up a couple hours before the sun sets. No change in the area. Like this is not a traveled place.
Okay.
So you guys can make a note that there is a trench here for future.
There is trench.
There's a trench
There
here.
is a trench about a couple hours march from the tower.
Can fill with spike and kill mammoth.
Dude.
Bilter.
That is the way to kill mammoths.
Dude.
Bilter
The problem at this point would be,
in
how
some
do
of
we
his
get a mammoth?
rambling.
Worry about that later.
In some of his rambling, Bilter has also tell you that they have taken to calling the tower the Jagged City.
Okay.
Right?
We are the Fist of Tiamat, defenders of the Jagged City, murderers of goblins.
He's like, how many
That's
goblins have you killed?
In the mines, many. This is why the dark gods blessed me. Also, killer of ectoplasmic ghosts.
You killed ghosts?
Once or twice.
Send that
What is
right
this
to
word?
hell.
I don't think this word means what you think it means.
Ghost or kill?
Ectoblablia. Whatever that
Ectoblabbing.
was.
Ectoblabbity. So you start making your way, and sure enough, by about 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning-ish, you see what looks to be the base camp of the goblins. It spreads out about a couple 100 feet. You can count almost 3 dozen tents, and about 3 dozen double occupancy tents, and about 4 or 5 large control tents.
That's a lot of gold.
And these are double occupancy for human sizes, so you can
Oh my
imagine
God.
they're gonna
That's
stick.
a lot of gold.
Oh, we're gonna make a lot of money.
They're gonna stick a bunch of goblins in there.
A lot of trophies.
All the ears.
But sure enough, you do see that there are a few orcs that are patrolling.
Oh.
Mistress said not to mess with orcs that were hunting us. But we can kill orcs that we are hunting.
We're hunting orcs? I thought we were hunting
I don't
goblins.
think that's
How many
She
orcs?
said not to
Spear.
mess with orcs.
In total, make a perception check.
16?
Okay. You can see at the most there's 8 orcs.
A lot of orc.
So,
How many goblins?
You stop counting after 30.
Let me tell you, I hate goblins. They're short. They're just little, ugly, malformed, squinty eyes. Always roam in packs. Disgusting. Nothing worse.
trying to be racist like an elf too.
That's what that is.
Good thing we're kobolds. Completely different from that.
Ah, yes.
Sure enough, after about a few minutes of like casing the place out, looking at the patrols and whatnot, you see from one of the large tunnels a blast, and then you see a bunch of goblins come running out, and then you see another blast. You feel like the whole mountain shake, and then you see a bunch of the goblins go running back in, and they start coming out, slowly pulling something out.
They found something.
And you see, after about maybe 30 minutes, they finally pull out what looks to be a siege tower on its side that they're using to mine the tunnel.
How big is that tent?
Oh, siege tower on its side.
Yeah. So it's like a medieval drill, basically, is what it is. So it's a big wooden structure. It looks like a tower on its side. So it's a big wooden structure, and then there's like a stone kind of D4 with grooves in it that spins.
We should sabotage it.
Then we can't get the ears.
Why can't we get the ears?
Because they'll be buried.
No, the drill.
Right. How? Sabotage it how?
When it's
Gotta
outside,
get
when it's outside the hole.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
That's why you're smart.
But sure enough, you do see that the angle that they're pulling the drill out of is the same angle that points directly at the tower.
Surge. Scoot 1 foot that way. Eddie, scoot 1 foot that way.
Make track.
Thank you, guys.
So
Okay. None of us are rogues, so it's not like we're gonna walk over there and knife people in their sleep.
I mean, and I pull out the scroll of disguise self. I mean,
and it begins.
Oh, are you going to disguise yourself?
I don't speak Goblin though.
Do I speak goblin?
I
only
don't speak Goblin.
I only
I
Speak undercommon.
I
Does that
speak
count?
orc. So
Do goblins have their own language?
Yep.
Yeah, I only speak Undercommon and Elvish.
Don't you have
At some point, they got really tired of being called
comprehend
little
I know Dwarvish.
animalistic savages, so they made up their own language.
I don't have comprehend language.
What kind of language are you? Wait, you don't know it at all? Oh, okay. Well, my character doesn't know what the spell like this.
No, so you.
Who am I to tell you?
anybody know Goblin or Orcish?
I know Draconic.
I know Orcish.
None of you know.
I know undercommon.
I know Dwarvish.
So this is what I do then. I disguise self. I walk in like I
What
run.
do you disguise
someplace
yourself as?
Chief Goblin.
Wouldn't that be an orc?
I disguise myself as an orc.
On stilts.
A small orc.
A small orc.
Wait, disguise self
Wait,
doesn't alter yourself.
you disguise us as orcs.
It's disguise self.
I be your legs, you be the top.
Ah!
I speak orc.
You're still
I get
short
the
orc.
voice.
Okay, so we somehow have
And
you
you be the
talk.
middle.
I wear a helmet, and you talk from chest.
Yes.
Now we're a tall orc. But Fridge is the legs because I can't carry 2 of you. Okay.
This is actually gonna happen.
Oh. Oh, you only disguise self.
I only disguise. No, but I disguise upper portion as orc.
And then
Doesn't disguise
pants.
self let you like change your size? Or does that alter something?
Within
Uh,
10% or something like that.
Yeah,
I need
it's
to,
a small percentage.
I need to console my book. So he opens his book and.
How we do
Uh,
arms?
I can see.
Courageous.
I can be one of my feet shorter or taller, and I can be thin, fat, or in between.
I don't think you could make work.
The combinations are busy.
Or
I make myself look different. I become small orc, but he carries me on his legs. I put myself on top of him. I'm small-ish, and he carries me.
Do we have a time frame to do this?
I
Why don't we?
mean, they're drilling towards the.
we catch orc, we
But the
skin
drill
it,
is
we
outside
wear
of the
orc.
mine, right?
Yeah, right now.
But how do
What are
we
they doing
catch
with it?
orc?
Yeah,
They're
point.
taking it out for the
With
night.
grasp.
For the night.
Yeah, they sleep during the day.
Well, I suggest that with my wisdom of 14, that we wait until they go away for the night,
But if they
Don't
just
we
do
want to
shifts?
kill them?
and then we go in between the shifts. Yes, we kill them in their sleeps.
But we're
We
bad.
put caltrops on their mouths and kick them in the chin.
And make
I
traps.
like this.
And what?
Make traps.
Yes.
Caltrops in their mouth and kick them in the chin is a terrible way to go. Awful.
Is that not how you kill people in your
You
sleep?
notice,
Was I
as you
misinformed?
guys are trying to come up with a plan, some of the tents are being pulled down.
Oh no. They
Oh, they're
move.
getting ready to leave. They're getting ready to move.
Good.
And you see a bunch of them are just in mass, just rushing into the tunnel itself.
We catch them from behind.
And they're taking the tents with them.
Mm.
We run
Ah.
now. We go.
We look. I think we go with
We
orc plan.
follow.
I think we go with.
Are there any on the outskirts?
There's a few.
Do they have cloaks?
No.
How
These are
far?
Are the orcs leaving?
No, the orcs are meandering their way towards the drill.
Okay.
Like
How
they've stopped-
far
they've
away
stopped
from the
patrolling.
rest of them are they?
They're a good distance away. Like, all the orders are disseminating out from the drill. So it's like everything is being shuffling in.
Okay.
While we wait
from
to
the drill
happens.
out. Now you can see a group of about 8 of them taking down 3 of the tents at the outskirts.
I say we kill those 8.
Yes.
So
Where
we
their
Yes.
skin.
We should wait until the rest leave. They don't come
Where
back.
their skin.
Get their
That's a good
ears.
idea, though. I know a good idea when I hear one. That idea.
We put on their ears.
That idea has merit.
That's something.
We will be goblins.
Okay. We wait.
Won't they?
Won't they what?
Hear their
No, we go.
No, won't
They're
they
not gonna be able to
notice?
hear the
If we
scream.
wear their skin, won't they notice that we look different?
They're dumb. They're goblins.
No, you're right. They'll be jealous of how attractive we are. I'd probably try to kill us. Goblins are petty like that.
That gives us an excuse to kill them.
Interesting. I like where you're going with this.
All right, let's go kill
Alright,
those.
let's go take care of those.
Alright, let's go kill those
and
eight.
work
Wait
it
until
out.
the orcs are away so they don't hear us killing their friends.
I mean, they're pretty far.
How far are they?
All of the orcs, by this point that you've come up with this plan, have meandered all the way back to the drill.
How
Okay.
far away is the drill from us?
Oh, it's like a good 100 feet.
100 feet is loud enough or short enough to hear somebody going,
Unless.
"Oh, I've been
Well,
killed."
see, we have to be fast and make sure we kill all 8
But
rapidly.
there's only 5. How many can you kill at once?
I can kill 2.
At once?
You can kill 2 at once.
Okay,
That
that's
leaves
still
6.
that's still a number for the rest of us.
That leaves
Numbers.
6.
Wizards should be able to kill at least 3.
Why?
What? Assumptions
That-
are not.
that is a lot of
Assumptions are
pressure
bad.
For one kobold.
Assumptions are bad.
Assumptions are bad.
You have fire thing.
I don't have
You tried
mass
to use.
type thing.
You tried to use it on spider.
Okay,
Fire spider.
you kill 2. How many you kill?
Maybe one.
Maybe 1. Try with the caltrop. How many you kill?
All.
All.
Oh, he says he can kill them all.
In one swing?
In one fell swoop.
In one swell food. Okay, you go. We watch.
You go. I think Fridge got this,
I
guys.
want kill.
You go, Fridge.
That acid tongue.
But Fridge says he got
Fridge.
this.
Fridge. You go, Fridge. You put him on ice.
You
Go.
put 'em on ice.
Go.
Chill.
That's what I do.
Are you guys going to try to sneak up on these goblins?
Well, Fridge says he's got this.
Oh no.
Okay, you guys go. Me stay back and shoot with arrows.
I go also.
Well, why not you stay back and shoot with magic?
Because I like cutting people.
I shoot. I shoot. I do cast mage armor on myself though.
Damn, that's what I should have gotten instead of Wrathless Might. Coño.
It's not on your list.
Yeah, it is.
No, you don't get Mage Armor.
No.
As a Hexblade?
That's a
Oh,
invocation.
it's an invocation again.
Yeah.
Maybe Sacred Flame that one.
I get the two that are standing next to each other.
Wait, what are these houses made of? These tents?
Tents.
That's canvas.
And rope.
So, are you guys
We
gonna
can
try to
fire
sneak
the
up?
canvas and then wait,
Yeah.
that's the
Snow
smoke's
around
gonna
there.
get them.
Oh, that's
And
true.
then-
We suffocate them with the smoke.
No, I meant the guys
We
all the way over
suffocate
there.
them
They're
with the
gonna see
canvas.
the fire and kill us.
Won't the fire bring attention?
That's
That
what
is
I'm
true.
saying.
Oh, wait. They found something in tunnel. If we can get all their attention
think
back
that's
out
here
here,
for,
and then I will volunteer to go
tendrils.
into the tunnel and see what they have found.
Tendrils?
I think we have good plan.
Not one of these. is-
Everybody make a stealth roll.
Oh, no.
Ah, that's decent. Okay,
17.
fun.
7.
Oh, that's not bad. 17.
18.
18.
So I guess Fridge really is going in. 7.
Fridge, play it cool.
So you see,
No fridges go.
Hello, fellow goblins.
so all of you,
I like that he doesn't even look like a goblin.
Yes.
all of you kind of just like really low to the ground, start moving, making your way in. Builder stays in the back, and sure enough, the second you start walking fast, as faces passed, you hear a snap
cannon.
of a branch, and you just see all of them kind of like turn their attention, and you just see
Where are we when this happens?
there.
Wait, now hold on. Can you put me here?
No, you guys are on the line. That's where you get caught.
Okay.
On the line. You can change up your order on that line. and you
Put
can
me on
go
one end. I'm a
further,
flanker.
And you can spread yourselves out if you want, but that's the line that you're on.
Can I shoot?
Well, now we're gonna roll initiative. 'cause they heard.
No, I just want to shoot Fridge.
Yes! Roll initiative.
For fuck's sake.
Me, miss.
That's a 7.
14.
18.
21.
What the hell?
Ah.
You are go.
7.
I guess as soon as I snapped that branch, I was
I
like,
could just
well,
hear-
go.
I feel like you were ready to go and you just
Ready? Though I would like
14 for
like
for Bonnie.
a Mr. Freeze quote
And
from you at
21?
some point.
21.
Do you know what killed the first set of goblins? The Ice Age!
Between Aceton and Terrandale, who wants to go first?
Tarandale, you can go first.
Oh boy. Here I go. Shooting. Let's do
That's not your
Hunter's
turn,
Mark.
Right? Not your turn yet.
No, I'm doing Hunter's Mark. Alright. I already said it.
It's not my turn, but I'm doing it.
I'm doing
You
it.
can do it on your turn.
And I declare my dodge on that first goblin.
So, Fridge, you start us off.
Fridge, I just go.
Okay.
Yes.
Anything
Slow
else?
down, lightning. Was that a double move?
Oh, damn.
I was very confused as to why you had that guy.
So, was it?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
What?
If I knew, I wouldn't ask.
No, it's 6.
Anything
6
else?
faces.
No, but are you doing anything else? No?
So why'd you move twice?
No, that's true. Yeah, but then I'll be all alone there.
No, you won't.
Oh,
I'll
I
be
see.
right behind you.
You are afraid.
Fridge afraid.
Fridge.
Fridge scared.
Fridge must go now.
Wow. Come on. Finally, the fridge is running.
Remember, you could put yourself behind the tent.
not smart like that.
killed me.
Terrandale,
Bridges go.
Fridges go.
Fridges go.
The fridge is running.
I didn't want to make the joke. I was hoping
Don't worry, I
you
got you.
wouldn't.
No, he will always make the joke.
Yeah. Damn.
Who's
I
next?
think yours is like.
You?
Terrandale.
I'm next. I shoot with a bow. Actually, I'm going to. I think I could move, do Hunter's Mark as a bonus action. And
If
shoot.
anything, my
Yeah,
ears
this
say
is
And I will
all-
do all those things. So move me up.
Where
I'm so
to?
sorry.
Forward.
If anything,
All-
mine has,
all
like,
6
this
steps
blue here
forward?
At the 11.
Okay.
Cleric.
Bonnie.
What?
Bonnie.
What up, dude?
Move me forward a number of squares equal to my movement rate.
So it'll be 6.
6. Now shoot. Roll a 20 to hit that.
Aren't you rolling?
Alright.
That was close.
19.
That's what I got. Now roll damage. It's a D8. Good lord.
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll
Why
that
do
for
I
you
have
too?
a longbow?
Because he's an elf.
And
But I'm only 3 feet tall.
Leslie, you pull it with your entire body.
You know what it is? It's one of those Japanese asymmetrical bows.
I feel like you hook on
So
your
he
feet
gets to be
thousand
both
times.
elven.
And
Weird.
yeah, oh, this is a perfect character for Adrian.
Weird.
Yeah.
He's a Wheelman. All right, so it's a D8 plus Hunter's Mark, which I think is a D6.
Yeah.
Plus, I think plus 3.
Plus 3. I have rolled a 13.
13.
That kills the goblin.
Damn it.
I hope so.
So a longbow, right?
Well, no, it should be a short bow. Is what it should be.
But
No, he's
how would you even shoot? Not that it's too tall. The draw length wouldn't be
Yeah.
right because I'm so little.
Yeah.
I'm like only half drawing it.
That's the
I have to
time.
fire it in an arc so it'll hit.
Yeah, it should be a short
He
bow.
manages.
So, that's the time.
Oh, with his tail. That's how he does it.
All right, move me 6 squares forward.
He grabs the string with his tail.
I'm guessing right up there. 'cause
That
that's
sounds
where I moved
great.
him.
Can I see the one that's in a straight line from me? No, the tent's in the way.
No, tense in a way.
This one?
Yeah.
Tense in
Oh,
the
that
way.
one.
Can I see the one
see
on the
that
far
one.
corner of the other tent?
This one?
No,
This
that one.
one?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, you got clear line of sight.
All right, him. He's getting hexed.
Okay.
It's gonna be a
Raise
16.
the curse line like
Hex
that.
doesn't have an attack roll.
What kind of curse do you
Huh?
Hex doesn't have an attack roll.
Oh yeah, he's
Fridge
getting
might
hexed
hit.
and then Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Fridges go.
21,
21 hits.
You gotta say what kind of curse you put on him.
D10
Oh, God.
plus
Is that my
D6.
catchphrase
You're
now?
soft.
Oh, no.
Only.
That is what Bonnie will think
9
every
damage.
time.
He's dead.
Damn it! All
Not
right.
that much mana work.
Okay.
I still pull his corpse 10 feet forward
Okay.
Alright, man. Thanks for calling.
so that he ragdolls.
He ragdolls.
Oh, Fridge, oh no. Oh no.
Fridge, I come help you.
Ah, friends.
Oh, Fridge, no. Fridge, no.
No, Fridge, no.
So 4 of them
Fridge
are
is
Fridge.
ready.
Oh, finally, Fridge will show us
He told us he could
this
take them
incredible
all.
technique.
He did.
Bonnie
So
is
4
not
of them.
as optimistic as the rest of you are.
Bonnie's rapidly remembering that she needs to put us back together.
You can almost see the sneer forming as I watch. It's like
2 of them
this
hit
will
Fridge.
be an
2 of
important
them hit
lesson for
Fridge.
him
So
to
2 out of the
learn.
4 hit Fridge.
That's not bad, actually. Good job.
Then I need to fix it.
Oh.
Or at least him.
You take a total
He will
of
be fixed.
2 and 4 is 6 damage.
6
I am
damage.
now more worried than I was before.
Why? Because you're left here with me.
Bonnie.
Slightly. Not anymore. I'm not gonna go super far forward, but at least here. And I'm in a sacred flame right there.
Alright. He rolled a 9. So he
Yeah.
takes damage.
Yes, he does. Which is how much again?
D8.
Was that the D8? I'm assuming
You
so.
got this, Fridge. What kind of weapon do you use?
8.
Yeah.
A longsword.
Destroyed.
A longsword?
Yes.
Cool.
I know you're gonna
You see
spin
one of the
around.
ones that hit you as he kind of starts gloating, a flame kind of erupts out of his chest and he falls back.
I got you, Fridge.
Thank you.
Reskin.
All right.
Don't
Well,
kill the 2 closest to me, please.
Those are my ears.
what?
Don't
I
kill.
firebolt.
What? Firebolt.
What firebolt? That one?
Kill
Who
Reskin
got
later.
it?
I kill Reskin later.
His ears no give gold.
All right. So that's D10 damage.
Satisfaction.
Oh,
The
4
golden
damage.
satisfaction,
Yeah.
the most priceless.
Oh, these guys are little.
And just as the other one next to him kind of like looks down, you just see a bolt of fire just hit him and he just knocks over. Fridge.
I am impressed.
Fridge.
Great success.
Great success.
Yeah, use your longsword, spin around in a circle, cut all their heads off.
Yes.
It's gonna be like a
do
whirlpool.
you rage?
Huh?
Do you rage?
I don't think I'm gonna rage.
Only 4 left.
There's 5 of you, there's 4 of them.
Like they're
That's
kind
like
of just
what
dying
you used
around
to
me,
do.
and I'm like, no.
Oh, they're all dead.
dead.
To be fair, he wasn't wrong. See, he kills them all in one. Yeah. They're all dead.
I swing at the one in front of me. 6 plus 3, 9.
9 will miss.
9 will miss.
Oh damn.
Fridge is sad.
Terrendale.
I'm sorry I don't have loaded
Just
dice.
takes out this long sword. He just comes crashing down on Earth.
Well, you're certainly intimidated.
You hit the shit out of the tent pole though, so you see the tent kind of sag to the
Shoot me another.
Wait, don't I have this advantage?
15.
All right.
No, we're in the day.
Right? Huh?
We're in the nighttime.
It's
I
nighttime.
think I hit.
Oh, it's nighttime, nighttime.
Right.
Shooting the closest one?
Yeah, why not?
There it is.
10 damage.
Yeah.
Look at D20 right in front of you.
Yeah, so. I like
That's the
yours
top
better. Lou rolls so good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7.
6 is right there.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hex this one.
Okay.
Text that boy.
I got advantage because
Oh,
it's
yeah,
next
hey,
to
yeah.
what's his face.
Yeah.
Move me up there, Fridge.
This
That's
one's
not me.
No,
Green.
the green one.
Green. How much?
6.
Aha! 18 to hit.
He's gonna hit.
So he's gonna take 8 damage,
Yeah.
and the one next to him takes 3.
Which one of the two?
The one further one away, so someone else can do. I'm nice enough to leave close guys together.
Okay. The one guy that's left. Let's see if he has the nerve to stay. Yeah, he does.
Wow. You guys have never heard of the legendary Goblin Warrior, Balls Malone?
Balls Malone.
Balls
17 on the
Malone.
die. He actually stabs Fridge.
Oh.
Wow.
Fridge, no?
No.
3 more points of damage.
Oh, Frid's embrace.
Oh, our fridge has got a leak.
The fridge won't be running
You
soon.
just see him spit in your face and he stabs you as you're wiping it away. Bonnie.
Alright.
The old Goblin
That
fighting
one's
technique.
closer. And Sacred Flame for that guy.
Okay. See how he does. 8 on the die. He takes damage.
Yeah. One.
1. He's still alive.
Fatty 1.
Reskin.
Alright.
That was more sparklers. Sacred
Is,
sparklers.
You see someone with his hair on fire.
Is Fridge blocking line of sight right now? Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's
Him and the 10, yeah, you would have to shift over. Like Bonnie's line.
Yeah. I will. You know what? I will ready in action to firebolt the first goblin that comes running to, just in case.
Okay.
Just in case.
So Fridge.
This fridge will swing again.
I'm
not
not
getting
getting
close.
close. I'm not getting close.
You did last time. Come on. That was
That
nothing.
one. Ah.
Oh.
Fridge.
Turn though.
You get to do a thing again. Fire your.
Not one. That's
You're
what
not
you
rolling
get.
for me anymore. Alright.
But there is advantage because he's
Oh, there is advantage.
Okay, so roll me
that-
another one.
3.
Plus
That's what
5,
you get.
though.
So
he will not hit. So you
Alright,
do it to
I blame you
Acetone.
then.
There's only so many rolls I can
As
do
the tongue,
for
it's up to you to kill
It's
the
up to
one
you to
lone
kill
goblin.
the last goblin, man.
We have all missed.
Hey, I hit.
Yeah,
For
one
one.
point of damage.
It is the legendary goblin warrior.
Balls Malone. I move my hex over.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's gonna be a 19 to hit,
Yeah.
and that's gonna be 11 damage.
Yep. Takes him out. So how do you take out this last goblin?
Sure you can.
Sure you can what?
Just uppercut him into the
Just
Just right.
Right into the ears. Right into the chin. Because
Okay.
I've got
I like-
fighting claws.
Wait,
I'd
we're
like
gonna do
to
what?
collect ears.
just uppercutted him.
In the chin? Did you put a caltrop in his mouth first?
No, but I've got
Alright. You do find the 16th set of ears.
Sweet.
16 sets of ears.
I will jot that down.
They
Well,
had
8
extra
sets. 8 sets. 16.
I was about to say
Oh, we.
16
No wonder they heard us coming.
They're eerie. You also
are you
find
keeping track of that?
Yeah.
Sweet.
you also find 8 copper
I don't have
pieces
to.
and 1 silver piece on them.
8 copper.
Yep.
In one single.
One.
I got you no familiar right here.
I'll take it.
He
Yeah.
counts as a cloak. Yeah. Look at this fucking atrocity.
Does it look like in our
With our scuffle, that other attraction has been drawn, or
No, because of the tent placement, it looks like
That's a lovely cloak.
there
This is
isn't
my
any,
familiar.
anything
That is good.
coming your way right now.
ah,
This is good.
I feel like it just floats wherever.
But you
it
do
goes.
hear like
Still
some
walking
questioning
as well.
calls
like-
coming this way.
Doctor Strange's cape.
they're coming.
Dr. Strange.
Excellent. Hide in tent. Then we pop out and kill more.
How far
There
are
was
they?
only 30. Now there's only 22.
How far are they?
You know how to count?
You don't know
Yeah.
because of the tents.
It's really a kobold.
We hide in tent, and I cut a hole so I can look through it.
Why not?
We should take down the tents.
That's the opposite of hiding in it.
We should take down the tents so they, because if they see it up, they'll notice that. no one's
Or
looking down.
I make myself look
And then
like
they
Goblin,
see
and
us.
you all are my prisoners.
So I.
Oh yeah. And when they question you, what will you say to them?
I speak in common.
Oh, that won't be suspicious.
Now then, I'll speak in undercommon,
Oh, that will be even less suspicious.
and then I'll jump to Elvish.
Oh. Oh,
Then
this,
they-
this plan is great. I can't wait to watch it.
Isn't this plan perfect?
All right, I start knocking down the tents.
Not taking that,
I
just
don't
like
want to
kicking
do their
posts.
work.
Huh?
I don't want to do their work.
You don't want to do their work.
No.
You're
Wait.
too good for that. You can kill them, but you can't take down the tent.
Wait, so we want them to come here?
No, we don't want them to do it. So we take down the tents so they see.
And then
what
they
the job
see
is.
us.
Taking down the tents?
Then they see kobolds taking down the fence.
No,
Yes.
they're not looking anyway. They're going to assume the work is being done.
They're already about to start coming.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Is that true?
yeah.
How do you know?
I see them
Also,
question.
would you like to join us over here, Benjamin?
Oh yes, please, yes. I love. I'm tired of yelling across the way.
The direction.
They're calling you?
Yes, and the calling is getting louder.
Does anybody understand what they say?
No.
All right, I got this.
You got this.
You know what his universal answer to that? Arrow.
What am I rolling? Deception. Got a 15 for deception. In my best goblin.
Oh, baby bobbity!
That's what goblins say, right?
I felt that.
Or should I have done orcish?
Well, I actually know Orchid, so I called that over.
Hey, sorry, Joe.
How long has the door been open? Did
Oh,
Adrian leave it open?
Probably, yeah.
Adrian. You're fired. If you're watching this live stream, we're hiring now.
Don't even joke. My inbox was.
This poor fool.
Wait, they brought new tents with them?
No.
I'm here, pack these too.
I'm just drawing more tents so I can show you how
Oh!
how dense it is.
These were not tents that were relevant to our earlier.
That's orcish.
I know, but I feel perhaps this is working.
You're summoning tents. It's its mating call.
A tent vehicle.
A gazebo appears.
No! Not that. I wave at it. What does it do?
It attacks.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no. That's terrifying.
This is worse than the time that we ran to that warehouse.
It was about to come up.
So,
More
these are
gold.
more goblins?
Yeah, more goblins come over, and they see you hear them yell back, kobolds!
Oh, can I fill their mouth with
Goblins!
arrows?
Let me see where they're gonna go on the initiative tracker. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Motherfucker.
It's magic.
Oh. It's yeah, you know.
That took way too long to register in my brain.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm not too happy about
You
that.
guys are saying that. Oh.
Oh. Wow.
Wow.
Kobolds. Here. Wow. Oh wow.
That's how Ithalids talk.
Oh really?
For sure, it's gotta be.
When they bother to talk, right? Most of the time it's just in their head, and then when they actually say something.
Wow.
Quack.
Whoa!
So they turn into Christopher Walken.
Alright, fridge.
Here's where one's gonna throw that.
You
Go.
fridge.
Go get him.
Fridge!
Fridge.
You got
go.
it, fridge.
Oh god. And I'm gonna throw a hand axe at him.
Okay.
Nice.
You're at disadvantage.
Nice. Am I?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
beyond the 20 feet.
Come on, Fridge, you got it.
I believe in you, man.
Screw it.
Okay.
13.
Or
A 5.
a 5 then.
8.
8 will miss. So the hand axe lands somewhere between you and it.
Fridge needs spectacles.
Who throws a hat?
Honestly.
Did you not close the door?
Who didn't somebody get up and close the door? I believe it was Will.
No.
Will, didn't you close that door?
No. No one closed
Nobody
that door.
closed the door.
Oh wow. Wow, what a life. What a world to live in.
Don't close the
Oh
door.
my gosh.
Why do I got it? Just 'cause
You
I
work here.
Just because you're the only one on shift.
That's true. Well, that's not in my job description. Okay. I told you I don't think we know. I don't close.
As literally the man who wrote your job description, yes, conserving AC is in it.
What is that?
I don't know, but I'm
You
just
see a
It's green.
goblin just looks a little bit bigger. He actually has armor equipped.
Oh.
Did he like jump pack here?
Wow.
Oh, he ran up behind the tent. You see him run over, and he just throws his hand axe.
5 feet.
I see you know how to play Axie.
You played Axie Axie before, how do you?
And you just see it go wide in one direction.
Neither of them are very good at this game.
No, Terrendale.
Move me up my six squares.
Move yourself.
1,
2, 3,
2, 3, 4.
6. No.
Perfect. Now I can't see anyone. Can we fucking?
That's what
pretend
he
that-
said.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Alright, ahí está.
All right. Here I go. Shooting the goblin.
Now that you guys are there, you can actually see the other two.
Nice. Here I go. Rolling for myself.
Which one are you hitting?
The green one.
Okay.
With
The green goblin?
Hunter's Mark. Wow. See, that was good. Now, before I thought we could be friends, but I can see he's Defoe. With a 23. With a 22. Okay. Hunter's Mark is D6, right, y'all?
Yep.
Here we go. Rolling 2 dice. That is 12 damage.
12 damage.
12 damage.
He strongly regrets all his life choices that have led him to this.
Wow. I shouldn't have thrown my axe.
1,
I was just trying to
2,
warn him.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Was this axe better crafted than mine?
No.
I am also
He
going
picked
to.
He picked up your axe and threw it back.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
So now it's like somewhere over here.
You're like, damn, that axe looks familiar.
Bonus action hex on Defoe. 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
6 damage.
That takes him out.
That one counts as
Sweet.
one.
The fool is
That
dead.
still only counts as 1.
What the hell kind of armor is this guy wearing?
I still pull him, by the
Leather
way.
elf armor.
So his
Leather
body
elf
gets
armor.
closer to us.
Okay.
You know, I hope that means that he made leather out of the skin of a few elves and wears it.
Another one.
He's
No,
gonna
no,
be.
so
I'm gonna
he
play
pulled
him like Buffalo Bill, as if he
body.
were.
Can I go? Alright.
Hey, look, Bonnie, I took away the person that was in front of you, so now you go faster. I am a helper.
yes, you should all charge it.
I don't think I need to go anywhere. I think I'm actually in range for a Sacred Flame for that one.
Yeah.
Unicorn beat.
Because that's the safe thing to do.
16 on the die.
Oh, shit. Yeah, no, he's good.
He gets out of the way.
He's good. I'm gonna stay where I'm at. I think I'm at a good safe distance.
Good.
I don't need to run away. We're happy.
We're happy right here. We're fine. Everyone's fine.
I'm guessing that's an orc.
No, that's another goblin.
Oh.
And you see out of one of the bandolier slots he has, he pulls open his pocket, he unfolds a piece of paper, and as he casts it, you just see 3 bolts of magic come flying this way.
At Fridge, right?
Nope.
At Terrendale? Does he look like an elf?
One of them goes to Terrendale, the other 2 go to Aceton. So 5 points of damage to Terrendale.
Bueno, you got 12 left.
That shit. Hello.
And then 5, 6, 7 to Aceton.
7? Okay, I'm at half life.
Oh no.
Yeah. Good.
We were playing D&D on the live stream.
Nah, don't be sorry. I'm the one who answered the phone. You had no power over what was gonna happen. Nah.
So see the one that runs up to Fridge is going to try to stab you with his knife. 19 on die.
I think you get out later than me. I mean earlier than me. So see if he can give you
So
right
3
over
points of
here.
damage.
Oh no.
The other one's going to
So
throw a
do I.
knife at you. That rolled into a 2
So-
as it rolled off
oh,
my
so you
book,
can do
so
right
it
over
goes
here anyway.
wide. One is going to roll,
Alright,
throw the
there we
knife
go.
at Terrendale. 14 on the die.
No, that's his AC. Yep.
Terrendale takes another 5 points of
So
damage.
you're taking 10 so far.
That's nothing to me. I am Terrendil.
And the other one's going to throw a knife
Terrendale
at
the elf.
Don't say that the elves
Fridge
are
and
free.
fails with a 6. So that's them. So Redskin.
Move me
Away?
6 spaces that way. No, I just want to be in view of that.
Like here?
Yeah. And then I'm gonna fire a magic missile at him. Be like, this is how Tiamat does it. Alright, so magic missile. Alright, so that's gonna be 4.
Nice.
So that's 5. Plus 3, 9. 14.
Yeah, that takes him out.
Do you guys know that this guy did his character sheet wrong?
Really?
What do you mean?
Oh no.
You guys know that? Are you surprised? I'm just joking. I mean that.
That one Reskin.
What kind of armor am I wearing here?
Leather?
Leather orange.
Wow, this is trash. I wonder what
Really,
kind
you
of
Fridge?
armor that Goblins wearing.
Is it time to
You
rage?
probably wear.
Oh, there's only 4 left.
I think we should
Before
scrap
that.
this game and come back
Move
as
over here.
Goblins.
And I won't try to stab the one that tried to
Weedy
stab me.
goblin.
Well, that actually successfully stabbed me.
Yeah, yeah.
Turnabout is fair play and stabbing.
Yeah.
The new
Oh,
boss.
you're stabbing him
Oh
back.
my
How
God.
original.
Terrendale.
Wow.
Terrendale, shoot the ones that are no longer protected by, that are no longer being blocked from you.
Here I go. Shooting the. No, I'm killing the green one.
The green one's dead.
Yeah, go over there.
Why is it still there?
Because I ragdolled his corpse over to us.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I like it.
Now that nobody's there, though, it doesn't matter.
Thank you. Then the other one. That one. Oh, I don't
Well,
think
you
I
get
did it all.
you get advantage if attacking any of these 2.
That's what I said. A 14, so actually a 16 because this guy's stat's not right.
Sure.
Here I go. That
Takes him
is a certain number of damage that is sufficient.
Acid time.
Amazing.
Acid time.
Hex this one.
Hex on you. Hex on yours. If you move there, don't you take?
No, if he had to move out of this place.
Oh.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
So the hexed one takes 13, and the other one takes 3.
That is a dead
That's
goblin.
enough.
Sweet.
That is a tasty burger.
That is a tasty burger.
Put it up here and flame that one.
Flame on you. Flame on your.
1 on the die.
Oh, sweet.
Do your damage.
7.
Takes
You
him
did.
Cool.
How many more ears is that?
out. 6 more pairs.
Excellent.
More pairs.
Ah, what kind of
and,
armor is this big old goblin wearing?
Just leather.
And I
What
do
about
go
the
over
orc?
and loot the said magic casting goblin.
What about that orc? What did you have?
There's no work.
Yeah.
Or what was
That
the
was
white
just
one
an
then?
armored
Okay.
goblin.
They're all goblins.
Oh, okay.
He's wearing
Sorry.
leather armor.
You find a total of 6 copper pieces. 12 silver pieces. And 1 gold piece.
Ooh.
Extra gold.
Fancy.
Oh, gold piece. I like it. It's shiny. I'll start my own hoard.
With blackjack and hookers.
You find that he has in pockets a
Not to
bunch
be
of
confused with a
notes
whore
that he's written
Mhm.
It's different.
about how he hates the orcs that have taken over, and how
Ah.
he doesn't like the hobgoblin in charge of the dig site.
You see my hobgoblin in charge
Where-
of dig site?
You're
Okay.
reading somebody's personal journal?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not-
and it's
that's
in
not right.
common, not even in goblin.
I just realized this character's lawful neutral. You shouldn't do.
But he does have 2 scrolls
Oh.
that he hasn't used.
Why am I lawful neutral? Why would he?
You must
A
uphold
lawful
the law.
neutral elf kobold.
You answered your own question. One is Burning Hands.
Ooh.
and the other one is color spray.
You don't have that one, do you?
Yeah, I do.
You have color spray?
Yeah,
Nice.
I just never use it.
You haven't sprayed anyone with color?
No.
For shame.
Sweet.
At this point, as you guys are done carving up the ears, and setting yourselves up, taking care of everything, you notice that everybody else has kind of meandered back into the tunnels. The only thing that's left is the drill outside, where with a couple of goblins on top of it, and all 6 of the orcs standing guard at it.
Oh, damn it.
Yes. We kill orcs.
I don't think we're supposed to.
The orcs look really well equipped comparatively.
Oh damn.
These didn't even touch us.
Well, I don't know. Our red dragon is our leader.
Yeah.
There was
You
so
see that
much
same
sass.
just
There's so much sass.
wide-eyed
It wasn't a
grin.
true group
Hey,
vote. 2 of us were
I
unconscious.
was taking 10 hit points. Can I get some heals?
Just what a level of sass that has never been reached before.
Just a wide
Out of how many?
stare. That's-
Oh yeah,
Out
you
of
were
17.
kobold. Yeah.
I'm a kobold.
fine.
I need every one of my hit points.
All of them. I'm using them all.
One hit point could be the difference between life and death.
Alright.
I need all points.
Okay, so we need to draw
Drains,
orcs
right.
away
Let's see.
so that we can get into tunnels and kill goblins.
The best way to draw them away is to draw them away
We're not
together.
you're gonna get back to 11.
Like a hill or mountain area.
You're at the base of a mountainous area.
So you get back 11.
11.
I came back 11. Oh, that's really
11.
So,
11.
Freedom!
So what if
there-
we start a
You're in like a valley right now.
what if we start a fire here?
Ah,
No, we didn't.
that draws
start the
orcs
fire.
here. No,
yes, yes.
no, but we try to but they are going to try to stop it.
So
Okay.
distract them.
Wow.
And then
And it'll just keep
What?
burning as the world keeps turning.
Hey,
It'll be
acid
perfect.
Acetone. You can't really spit acid, right? That's just a catchy name, right?
Sore point.
It's a sore point.
So
Then why do they call you acetone?
Because I'm a black dragon.
Because you're a black dragon.
Also, my vicious wit.
All right, I'm going to
yeah,
start
I
burning tents. This
sure,
is
I see that. Yep.
just go with
I've
torture
just-
round.
yeah,
I've heard some nasty burns from you.
while these guys you see me walking around like
Okay, but now what's the plan? They come here and then
well,
we
we're
do
gonna
what?
sneak around them.
Can I try to bandage my wounds?
And then what?
Then we go into tunnel and we kill all the goblins.
I don't know.
Medicine?
Can't be that many more.
And there can't be that many more.
I don't know.
We've already killed 14.
20?
Yeah, but there are a lot of goblins
You bandage yourself up.
They were
in the world.
at
Stop
least
it.
30.
For every one you see, there are like 2 you don't.
They're like Puerto Ricans?
Half of me is offended at that. I don't know why. Half of me though. The other half, the Cuban half, is like, yeah.
That would explain your pointy ass shoes.
No offense to any Puerto Ricans. I know plenty of good Puerto Ricans.
Oh my god. Oh no.
We were worried about the F-bomb.
Oh, we've gone way past that.
Oh yeah.
So, you notice that one of the orcs, as the fire starts spreading and it starts actually becoming a conglomerate.
Are we just standing amongst the flaming tents?
I mean, that's how I picture. Like you just are, like you set it on fire.
You guys are there
stand
just
around,
arguing, and I'm just like.
like a half
then go,
circle,
like,
just like looking at the fire, like.
Jobs are good.
Alright, we gotta
Just
sneak.
nodding at it, like accepting.
We should sneak around this now.
But you notice one of the orcs tapped one of the other orcs and point at the fire, and the orc that was tapped kind of like shrugs, like he wasn't, like he's not, like he's being asked to do something he shouldn't be doing. He holds up what looks to be a U branch, and then you just see the entire area around you just start raining. But it's only like a 60-foot diameter of
Damn.
just rain.
Damn,
I was about to say radius, but
quite a
it's not
response.
Well,
Meanwhile,
good
these
job.
fucking goblins can't
Nice
even
plan.
keep down tents without causing a fire.
Good job.
You do
Nice
see
plan.
that two of them start making their way over.
Ah, we distracted 2. How many total are there?
4.
Oh, 6.
There's 4 left.
So there's okay. See?
Well, we killed the 2, and then we light it on fire again.
We can't kill
But
them.
it's
We gotta
all
win.
wet now.
Why don't you cast Expeditious Retreat on me?
Okay.
I will do what kobolds do best. I will run up to them. I will flick them in the testicle and run away. And while they chase me, you guys can sneak in and I'll circle back around. I got a high stealth.
I think you should shoot one.
No, we can't kill them.
Why not?
Because the mistress told us we can't.
No, the Mistress told us not to bother the orcs that are hunting for us.
I don't know. I don't feel like that was in the spirit of her instruction.
No. You see, goblin ear worth 1 gold. Orc ear probably worth 2.
No, she said no.
She said no.
She said no, though.
They're coming, guys. We gotta
Yes, but we need to draw more. We need,
Expeditious Retreat. Do it.
we need to make
Go ahead, do
ourselves.
it. I'm ready.
No, we need to make ourselves
ahead, do it!
like a bigger threat.
A bigger threat.
Yes. So we draw more of them over
Wait,
there.
do we light the forest on fire?
I just start
What do we wanna
thunderclapping in the air.
I make sure to be outside of 5 feet of him.
You see that they draw their weapons. One of them draws a bow and has 2 arrows knocked.
Ah.
And the other one draws what looks to be 2 small axes.
I'm gonna go hide.
It's
The
on
tent's
fire!
gone. The tent's
No,
gone.
the tents are on fire.
You're not. I thought it was raining.
No, well, yeah, the tent. No. Okay, yeah. By this point,
I don't know if there's much tent left.
Yeah.
It's my thing.
Tents are hard to burn down.
So I'll say they're here
Our
by,
goblin
by the
tents
time the
are-
fire's out.
Ah, so
I'm
we
gonna
only
hide
have-
behind the smoldering ruins of this tent.
Can I go and try to grab my axe?
Yeah, yeah.
Do I know where it fell?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, I grab it.
Sorry.
I won't see this coming.
I don't know what it. This one's bigger.
Yes, good. Hide with me.
Alright, guys.
Yes.
Remember, pack tactics. All right. So split up.
Pack tactics, so split up.
Only Fridge and I have any idea what the fuck is going on.
Alright, Fridge. Bring the bowman closer to us.
Huh?
I'm gonna bring the bowman closer to us.
Okay.
Bonnie, I'm going to bring them closer to us.
Smack your hand.
Ow!
Just keep
I
thunderclapping.
And then hexblade hex him.
Well, remember, by this point, the time limit has run out on your regular hex.
It shouldn't be, it's an hour.
That was a minute.
No. It's an hour.
Yeah, it's an hour and then it goes up to 24 hours.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty.
For what?
And the hexblade curse has to be within 30 feet.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, it's concentration up to an hour.
Okay, fine. So I just regular hex him.
Okay.
And he should thank his lucky stars that he's not just a little bit closer.
Oh, you should.
16 to hit.
That would miss.
No, motherfucker.
Uh-oh.
And you see they both point at the one tent that came out of, and you see the other 4 orcs come rushing over.
Yes, good. Yes, see, now we sneak
Now
around
we
the back,
go.
and we go kill the goblins.
Yes.
They got this.
Uh-oh.
So this will be.
Wait, but do you really think they got this?
That's the archer.
It's Fridge and Rubber Tongue. They've got this, of course.
That's the other one.
Wow.
Please note I was not part of that insult.
Now they can't hear us. And besides, weird elf kobold is out there as well helping them. They'll be good.
What's his deal anyway?
I don't know. I think he's in love with Red Dragon.
This concerns me.
Yes. Well, at least it's a dragon, and not an elf.
Good marriage.
Good marriage. He will
follow-
possibly begin the mating
You
ritual
follow
soon.
the orc all the way to the tent, and then he vanishes as he kind of like blends in with the shadows.
Oh.
Which one?
The archer.
I'm about to get shot.
There. So that was the archer. So Fridge.
I'm so concerned.
No, they'll be fine.
Look.
Let's see here.
Trust in them.
I'm guessing there's like holes in the.
Yeah.
Yeah. So through one of those holes, I'm gonna chuck a javelin.
Okay. You're
You have javelins and hand axes.
They're
Yes.
hugely at a disadvantage there.
Okay.
But go ahead.
So either 15 or 10.
No. Your javelin just lands between you and it.
Oh boy.
Terrendale.
So what are you doing, man? Where are they?
Well, 2 of them are here. Are the other ones also
The
coming?
other ones are coming, but you
they're
lost.
all
You lost sight of one of them.
vanished behind that tent, and then the other one's just chilling there.
It might
Behind
be,
that tent.
it might be down the
Behind
road.
this.
The only one that's still visible, and barely to you through all the tents, is the one with the axes.
It might be down the road.
I'm going to continue hiding.
Okay.
I'm going to ready in action
For
In
what
case-
trigger?
to shoot the first kobold. I mean, to shoot the first orc who comes into the tent.
Okay. Acid time. You can move your hex as a bonus action.
No, doesn't it need to die? Or no, it's just Hunter's Mark that needs to die. Someone double check. Doesn't matter.
If it dies before the spell ends, you can use bonus action
Okay,
to
never mind.
yeah. But he is on disadvantage on all ability checks you made
I'm
with a
moving to here and see
chosen.
if I find him.
He is in there.
Excellent.
What's his disadvantage on though?
Huh?
He gets disadvantage.
Strength checks. I'm going to
Twist.
Wrathful Smite him.
He's stronger now.
No.
He's stronger than New York now, is the choice.
Oh, and as a bonus action, I'm going to use my hex also.
Alright, so you can't ruffle smite.
That is true. That's fine. I'm going to still use my hex.
Yep.
Does anybody remember what the hell the hex blade?
You crit on a 19 or 20, and you add your proficiency bonus.
To damage?
I think so.
Give me a second, because sadly I only rolled an 18, so it's a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
Never.
Actually, no it won't.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
well,
You see it right as your blade's about to strike, you see his hand come up and the shield.
At a 23,
Yeah.
so he's
There
natural
we go.
armor 18.
He's higher.
Okay.
He's a higher armor class.
You should go.
Well,
You
of
see
course, yes, that's the plan.
shield
We're
come
going
up
to
and
leave.
The blade stops right as
I'll
he's about
follow
to.
you.
It's,
from
yes,
attack.
follow me. Yes, good. Yes. Glorious.
Okay.
Tiamat chose you for a reason. So I
Tiamat
would
chose
trust
me.
this.
Yes, Tiamat chose us for a reason. This is our purpose.
Okay.
They're serving their purpose.
You need to come in here.
Oh God.
So he fires the first dagger. 16 on the die is gonna hit you.
Yes, it will. I'm not looking good.
I'm so scared.
That's right.
Since there's no one near you, he actually gets his sneak attack.
A rogue orc.
Wait.
A Rourke.
Since I'm inside the tent, can he see me clearly?
Yeah, you can see.
Oh,
25
Maybe
damage.
it was set on fire.
oh, 25 damage.
Yeah.
Maybe
Ah.
because it's no longer a
I think I might be down.
Okay.
Oh no.
That's literally my HP.
So you hear the "Erg," and then a thud from the tent.
Oh.
This may work to our advantage. Hopefully they don't kill them. They take them as prisoner, and we follow them back.
Bonnie's turn.
I'm gonna delay to follow him.
Wait, in the notes, they said they hated the hobgoblins, or
The
did they?
hobgoblin in charge.
Did they say anything about the orcs?
They hate them too.
They don't like
they
the
hate
orcs
working
either.
for the orcs.
And how far is the tunnel from?
It's about 150 yards.
I have an idea, but I'm gonna need you to be the talker.
Why?
You're gonna convince the goblins to start an uprising against the hobgoblins and the orcs. After they finish beating each other up, then we kill them.
Why do I have to talk?
Did you
The
get killed by
long
a rogue orc?
Yes.
In a tent and nobody saw this?
Nobody saw it. I mean, you guys could see through the tatters that there was an impact and then there was a fall. So you don't know if he's bluffing or not.
Yes, Fred is bluffing.
Charisma.
Doesn't know how to bluff.
The long con.
Damn it! That we need the elf.
The elf bold, then.
The elf.
Alright,
Alright, well I delay until
so you're gonna ready until Reskin goes?
until Reskin.
Alright, so Reskin.
Oh, man.
I follow you now.
Shit. Sorry. That was for me cursing. My inner teacher was coming out. So, is there a way I can go around the other orcs that are coming?
Yeah, you guys can go back and then climb around if you want to go the long way around.
Well, what do you want to stay here and fight the good fight, or do we try to get back up?
We should run away.
You were saying we run very fervently.
Yes, but now that was my character. Now this is me being like, I'm about to leave the party. But there's probably some really cool stuff in that tunnel, though.
I'm very loath to split the party. But like, these are. I'm hoping everybody else will run as well.
How many fingers do kobolds have?
5?
They have 5 fingers?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No, 4.
Or
So we don't need you to be a fist.
But dragons have the 5.
Oh.
Yeah.
But we're not dragons. Go.
We wish.
Do we run, or do we?
I'm hoping everybody else will follow, but I don't know how we're gonna get friction now. Completely meta.
How can we stop a rogue orc?
I don't know. I can try to Sacred Flame and hope that its
I will
dex
tell you
save
that
is
all the
very low,
orcs
but
are
seeing as
multi-classed, so...
Oh my.
Oh,
No,
we.
what?
Oh
Did
yeah,
we
yeah.
just
We
walk
we
down
yeah
to-
we go.
Don't be
Again,
afraid. Don't be
at
afraid of like
least
a 9th
18.
level orc or 12th level like druid orc. Like they're multi-class. So they're not gonna
Be afraid, or
I mean,
Be very afraid.
yeah, you said don't be afraid. I went.
Yeah, because it's not like 12 level. Like they're not.
Yeah, they're just
They're not 12 levels of one class, so they're not gonna be like fucking
I'm gonna
turning
use-
into elementals. If
I'll use
That would be fucking hilarious.
It's just like he runs over, he turns into a fire elemental. It's like, oh, we fucked up.
Things have gone awry.
This is not. This
I
is
mean,
not-
I got hit for 25
Does it
by
look
a dagger.
like? Does it look like they've noticed us? Yeah.
No.
Okay,
no.
so
and
then-
in fact, you see that they say something to each other in Orcish, and then you hear a loud banging noise, and you.
Do I understand it? Because I do speak Orc.
You do speak Orcish. They say, I think these are the kobolds that the Grandmaster was after.
We're screwed.
You know, like the
Grandmaster's
ones we
after
weren't
them.
supposed to fuck with. La gran puta.
And you
Ah,
see.
so these are the orcs.
I didn't light the tents on fire.
You see, you and Terrando through the ripped tents and whatnot. You can see what looks to be, what's his name? Fucking Bilter, running around making noise, running towards the tunnel.
Oh, good man, Builder.
An imbecile.
Pilcher's gonna die.
All right, so then I'm gonna use.
But you do see that the other 4 start making their way to intercept
Oh,
him.
so the other 4 are injured, so we only have these 2 to worry about.
Yes, but completely meta. At least 18 AC.
Yeah, I know.
One.
So I'm going to. Yeah, I don't think a magic missile is enough to kill them. I'm going to.
No, and I don't think my Sacred Flame that is notorious for 2 to 3 damage.
2 to 3 damage.
We're go.
No,
Don't sell yourself short. You can do at least 4 damage. for that.
I've done 8, which
Over
was
3
nice,
rounds.
but that's
Over
enough.
3 rounds.
So I'm going to. Can I use an action to cast a spell if it only has bonus action casting time, or
No.
no? Okay.
No.
Then I will use a scroll to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself.
Okay.
Then I'll look at you and be like, you're next.
Hey, Serge.
Oh,
Don't
so
forget
yes,
to
we need-
give me pack tactics.
We just.
Who's in the tent with you?
We just.
Just
have
The
to
archer
wait.
orc.
The archer orc.
So we're,
And
we're,
then,
we're
um,
laying low.
Huh? But if I crit him, I'm gonna do like 56 damage.
And then I guess my rest of my action will be to just keep laying low. Just-
Okay. So Bonnie, the Reskin has gone and your ready to action goes off.
What would you do?
I'm staying with Reskin.
Okay.
Like I've decided that now I'm gonna put leader onto him because I'm not ready to make these decisions. Like,
You have crown now.
Oh no.
As a blue dragon should.
Well, when things get easier and like we're gonna get praise, I'll take it back. But for now,
You see,
hold on.
you see the archer mumble some shit as he puts his arrows in his mouth, and just still holding the bow, he brings his 2 thumbs together in front of you. Make a reflex save, please. a dexterity saving throw.
I'm still holding the bow.
Yeah.
He brings his two thumbs together.
17.
Do that, like, underneath.
That's
Or, like,
enough to take half damage.
Well,
Yay!
Right.
What is he doing?
Burning
Burning
hands.
hands.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you see the entire tent just engulfed in flames. All of a sudden, like a jet of fire comes out.
See, Orc had the same idea I had.
Out of 5 dice, I rolled 3 6s, so this is bad for you.
Yeah.
I think we might be in the same situation.
So it's a
But
bad decision.
half of 21 is 10.
Well, I'm down.
TPK?
No, not TPK. We're still up.
No. Sure.
We're still up.
Our 2 heavy hitters are well down.
Hey, we're heavy too.
You hear him yell out in
I'm very
Orcish,
light.
and the other one laughs and yells back in Orcish.
What
What's
did
he
they
say?
say?
But he said, I got one. And he's like, catch up, I've already got one.
That means he did catch up. Orcs are really bad at counting.
Mind you, because we don't speak Orcish, all we hear is
And I'll laugh. Fridge, that's it.
Give us a 20.
That's a nat 1.
That is unfortunate to say the least.
Oh man.
two
Let me tell
failures.
you,
Terrendale.
I love when characters die. It's the best. It's like George R. Martin is fucking DMing it. That's how the game should go. Alright, my turn. I am going to, with advantage, sneak over to the fucking wizard of the card.
I mean, you don't have advantage, but you can sneak over there.
Okay, so I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
As a type, let's saving throw.
11.
Remember that Expedious Retreat? I fucking oh, sorry, wait. Fucking Expedious Retreat. I told you to cast on me before, you fucking bearded motherfucker. You wiggled your little fingers at me right now. I swear to God, I'll gut you like a blind goblin in an alley.
I only have
I'm
one.
next.
I only have one cast left.
Then carry me on your back.
Oh no.
So you see
I'll
one
carry
of them.
her on my back.
You can see, since as you're moving over there, you see one of them come over, one of the other orcs come over and start pulling, what's his name, Fridge out of the tent.
He's pulling you off.
It's like blood squirts out of me
Wow.
at
I
a
told you that Fridge was leaving.
Quentin Tarantino rate.
Oh no.
And you actually, you feel, none of you can see here. So yeah, you do feel like you've stabilized.
Why are you doing this
Oh,
with me on the
really?
other?
What?
Sons of bitches.
Not dying. Dead.
Well, we're wanted by the Grandmaster. I don't think they would kill us.
Grandmaster.
Or whatever he's called.
No, I like it. Grandmaster.
Grandmaster.
Show enough.
Show enough. Who's the great?
Alright.
Should be on there if she goes.
Wait, does he visibly look like he's getting better?
You just like you see the bleeding stop.
The pressure goes down a little bit. It went from fountain to like a little squirt.
It's bubbling.
Bonnie.
Oh no.
What do we want to do?
Run away.
I kind of want to run away, but we have our 2 guys over there.
They weren't the chosen ones.
They had visions same as us.
How do you know?
Did we talk about
They're
that?
liars. Acid tongue can't even spit acid. Okay, we should run away. Fridge? Not actually even an appliance. We should go.
Even an appliance.
I mean, we could rescue them later.
Yes! Oh, you're wise.
Alright.
You are the smartest
I need
of
you to
us.
cast Expedious Retreat on me,
And then you
and
carry
then I'll
him.
follow, I guess.
No, I'll carry you. I'm stronger.
Are you?
Yeah.
What's your strength?
8. What's yours?
8.
Oh, okay.
The same. I'll carry you, God damn it. Yeah, sure. I'll
Okay.
just
Fair enough.
I'll hold off until that happens, and then
Okay.
I'll follow
So
Reskin.
Reskin?
Same as last time.
What's your constitution? I feel like
Eat
you
up the
run
experience
further.
tree.
15.
Scroll.
Yeah, but I want to do something beforehand.
Okay.
I'm trying to see what kind of action we take. Alright, so it's either Expedious Retreat or I Detect Magic. Is there something going on?
Sweet Tiamat. Do not detect magic. You want me to hear? Wait. Oh, the one that caused spontaneous rain and fire is magical.
Yes, but look, he's healed.
And you want to know if that's magical or not? I don't think he's an orcish doctor.
But there could be someone here.
Yes,
There are
and
two
then
people,
if
three
you
people
don't
here, and
press
one-
Experience Retreat, we're stuck here except for you, and then we could all die except for you. And then
I'm
you
trying
deal
to
with
see
this
the
on your
downfall here.
own.
I still don't see the bad part of this plan.
Then you deal with all the goblins and all the orcs by yourself, and you
Oh, I
got
can-
surrounded, and then you can't run away because then you've already cast your
Oh,
spells.
Can you experience retreat somebody already?
Okay, I'll cast
I'll
experience.
tell you exactly what just
Thank
happened.
you.
So, Bonnie, what do you do?
Are you running as well?
Well, that was my
But
bonus
you're
action.
moving.
Oh, I guess my action would be to start running
Okay.
and try to run sneakily.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll pick up
There's
this one.
enough action
yes.
with Bilter that you don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
I'll pick up the green one
Okay.
and.
Okay. One of the last things you see is that there's a third orc that comes into the encampment, and she also stabilizes you at a distance.
See? Cast
Yes,
her.
yes, you're very smart. Now run.
Yes, we saw with our eyes, not your
And
magic.
you see them
Let's
kind of
go.
like talking to each other, and then they start tying up both of them.
Oh, no. Oh, I hope you guys are into that.
And this is what
Remember, it's not
and this is
bondage,
where
you
we will
wanna get
pick
out
up
of the camp.
next session.
Oh, I feel
Oh.
so bad about this entire thing. That's
This
just
is great.
weird.
This is the most koboldy shit that I've ever seen.
I feel so bad about everything that just happened.
Go in, completely shit to bed, and then abandon that bed for somebody else.
Oh.
It's fine. We'll save them next time.
And like the soldiers not gonna have to deal with any of this.
Adrian's gonna come back and be like, "What happened?"
And we'll tell him conveniently, go watch it. It's online.
Huh, convenient.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We will be back in 2 weeks. This video will also be uploaded to our YouTube channel, so you'll be able to subscribe on there. Keep an eye on our Facebook. It's the best way to know what's going on because there's always something going on.
Remember to listen to the origin of where this world comes from, which is Dungeons and Dragons podcast at the Talking Geek.
That's on Instagram.
We have an Instagram for Dungeons and Dragons. We have a Twitter. But yeah, just follow the Talking Geek podcast. They should have a sub page of Dungeons and Dragons. So, but yeah, we have it on Stitcher, iTunes, and Podomatic, wherever you hear podcasts.
Wherever podcasts are found.
Wherever podcasts are found.
Thanks for watching. It's been a blast. Bye, buddy.
Later.
You guys are gonna die, and I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
We're gonna rescue them.
I'm not sorry even a little bit.
Okay,
We're gonna-
we are caught, I think, between either saving them or completing the task that was given to us. I don't think we can do. Well, actually, we could probably do it. It's just
Well,
goblins now.
Yeah,
no
it's just
orcs.
goblins. Yeah, the exact. See?
But we're either caught between doing that or saving them. Unless we manage to save them very expeditiously.
Well, were they dragging them back to the tunnel?
They're dragging them back towards the tunnel, yeah.
Oh, okay, towards the tunnel.
See?
For some reason, that was the.
Now we're going to have people on the inside.
And Bilter is dead, by the way.
Oh no.
All we want to do
I'm
is
glad.
impress
I
us.
couldn't even fucking dig a trench.
They caught up to him, and they very quickly